Hi, and welcome to your daily reading. This is your daily love quickie, and it's very important to know that those quickies, they are numbered. They're not date specific. You just pick a number you resonate with. Okay, those are going to be the decks I will be using today: Whispers of Love, Romance Angels, and Kinder Tarot. So, and while I'm shuffling, I want you to know that I am available for private readings. You will find the information in the description box below. And also, please help my channel to grow by liking, subscribing, and sharing. I feel like, no, it's 3. Today you only get 3 cards, sorry. Okay. Divine Feminine. You've got the Moon Man, the Moon. The Moon is talking sometimes about things that are unknown, maybe some old fears that are still holding you back. This card to me can indicate a distorted root chakra, so it's important to work on your root chakra. Also, I'm noticing those drops of water coming down, so maybe there is some crying involved. It's okay, let it out. It's important to cry it in order to heal, because you are going through some kind of transformation. We do have death here, number 13, and this card is saying, talking about saying goodbye, you know. And I'm not saying that you are saying goodbye to your divine counterpart. Maybe for some of you there is somebody else coming in. We do have the teacher here, which would be the Hierophant. But for some, because we do have the, like the, is it the Tree of Life, the Kabbalah, right? And for some of you, there is something going on and has been part of your life plan always. But for some of you, there is just leaving something behind in order to transform. Leaving something behind can be old patterns of thinking, old fears, old wounds, traumas, people, of course, whatever it is. And this card means like stepping into your own power. And the Divine Feminine, of course, has a Divine Masculine side in herself as well. And it can be that she's going to step into this energy as well. It may take some time because we do have the turtle here. But yeah, I think there is basically a lot of change, because 18 breaks down to number 9, which means ending of cycles. We do have death, which talks about change. And 5 is change as well. And also we do have the orange moon, reminds me of the orange chakra, which is the sacral chakra, which is talking about manifesting. So she's leaving some stuff behind because she's manifesting something new. She's on a new path right now, getting or stepping into her strength. And maybe because of all the books here, it can indicate that she's learning more about herself, about spirituality, because the moon can also talk about, yeah, your intuition that's growing. Maybe you are about to take some classes on spirituality or get some coaching, because it is the teacher as well. But eventually you are growing right now. It's a big phase of transformation for the Divine Feminine. And the Divine Masculine is pretty much mirroring that, because he also has the moon. So I don't have to say everything again. There may be some crying for him. It is unknown for him. And he's got the Hermit, the old person. So maybe he is going into his cave. We do have another 9, because we do have 999, 18, 18, 9. Now you can look up angel number 9. But the old person or the hermit is talking about getting epiphanies. It's talking about learning things again. We do have the teacher here and the old wise person here. So very similar. There's mirroring going on, definitely. And the hermit is talking about ascending, basically, as well, about following your inner light. And then we do have the guardian angel. Number 14 is talking about reconciliation, but also about being divinely guided. So definitely some mirroring. And again, we do have 999. You can look that up. It is a divine counterpart relationship, but right now maybe it is time for a separation because of the hermit here and death here, which just indicates transformation. It's not a goodbye for forever, because we do have reconciliation again, but sometimes you do have to learn some things by yourself. And if both have some unknown old issues and fears and some tears to cry that were created in the past and they have to come out now, it's important that they come out, because you don't want to take those into the future. It's too heavy to carry all those tears around with you. So it's time to let go of that now, and then you will get that reconciliation. It's a beautiful reading. And you get one of these, only one. Yeah, you get only one. 40. Be in the present and dreaming of the future. This can indicate manifestation, of course. When we dream, everything is possible. And I notice all the planets here, which talks to me about astrology, about right timing, basically, divine timing. And then I've noticed the pyramids, which can indicate that this is an ancient connection between the two of you, that you have met in past lives and that you have been through some stuff already. And I see Saturn. Saturn can indicate some kind of karma. Mars is attraction. What is this? Is this Jupiter? I don't know. We do have the Sun, which means basically also talking about self-esteem. We do have a number 4, which is creating stability. Yeah, be present and dream of the future, meaning let go of stuff that happened in the past, basically. So this is what you get with these cards. And the Romance Angels, what do you have to say to this connection? Okay, we do have religious factors. I always say I read this more like spiritual factors. Of course, something in the 3D, like being from different backgrounds, religions, can be an issue here, yes. But I think for many of you, it's about awakening, the crown chakra. We do have the crown chakra here. And about, spiritual connection. They do have this time apart usually, because that is the part where you heal most. Then we do have separation. We do have separation, but it is take time apart. It's on the horizon. It's time apart. It's not goodbye for forever. We do have the angels here. Again, we do have this card is like saying goodbye. We do have the hermit, but again, then we do have this coming back, because we do have flirt. Extend your light-hearted energies to others, which indicates that if you have raised your frequency, then this will happen. And again, we do have all the angels here divinely guided. And there is mirroring. If there's mirroring, that means that if you work through your fears, it will affect your person as well, and that person will be able to come back faster. In my experience, how long those separations take, it's more up to the divine feminine than the divine masculine. You may be shocked, but again, I'm doing this job for like 14, 15 years now. And this is what I found out, because the divine masculine is usually oppressing their old fears. Whereas the divine feminine, she is more stepping into this pain energy. And the person who's oppressing is usually not the person who's like, okay, I have to work through that stuff now. It's a person that is in all those fears and confronted with all that pain. And so only when the divine feminine, she steps into her energy, the divine masculine can follow. I always say it's like a scale. You connect and you share the feminine and masculine energy. And as soon as the feminine goes on one side into the distorted feminine energy, she has all the feminine energy for herself. Let's say, just to make it clear, she takes 70% of the emotional energy for herself, and then the divine masculine only has 30% emotional energy left and has to balance it out. So he goes to 70% into the masculine, distorted masculine energy, like retreating, pushing his feelings away, pushing her away, denying everything, all that. Huh? The divine feminine notices just that he's going away, and she gets even more scared and slips even further into the distorted feminine energy, which means he has to balance it and goes in even further into the distorted masculine energy. This indicates that if she is working through her stuff, getting into the middle, she is pulling him into the middle as well. And then all the oppressed stuff on his side finally come up, and he has to work through that, and then he can come forward. Meaning, as long as the divine feminine stays in the distorted female energy, like waiting for him, crying over him, being mad at him, being impatient, all that, he is staying in the distorted masculine energy, oppressing his feelings. There will be no movement. Movement will only come as soon as the divine feminine steps into her power. Then he has to balance it, his emotions come up, he has to clear them, then he can come forward. This is why I always say, don't be mad at your person for not stepping up. If you are still in that mad energy, you are still in the distorted energy, and your person will not come back healed. It just won't happen. I always try to make this very clear. So, what's the message? I will come to your light. Exactly. You have to get into the light, into your high frequency. Then he will come to you. I know that this is divine love. Oh, why do you even like me? Yeah, he does have some insecurities. And I look at your pictures on my phone. So even if he retreats, he has not forgotten you. It may look like this sometimes, but this is all part of the plan, divine plan, and you will make it happen. Because again, we do have number 14, reconciliation. So that was your reading for today. I hope you liked it. I hope it resonated. If it did, please let me know. Please like, subscribe, and share. And again, I am available for private readings. I would be very happy to hear from you. And I wish you a happy day. Bye.